Celtics Game Highlight is presented by T-Mobile.
Halfway through the first quarter, 9-4. Robinson, too much time. Butler finally hands it off. Robinson again.
Insane, right?
Yeah, it is. Schroeder. And South knocked down 3 is Romeo Langford. It doesn't look like it was dislocated. It was his finger. Nesmith. Got it. And Boston has themselves a lead.
Defending dribble.
Schroeder. Just under 5 now in the first half. And he rattles one home. Oh, a little floater from Smart goes down. Again, he'll take it. Boston will get the final shot. And they get a 3.
And guy finishing over a tough defender.
Again, backs it up. Now he pulls up for a deep 3 and buries that.
Jaylen Brown is on fire.
Been a crazy week of comebacks. And we're witnessing one right now. Oh, good traffic rebound, then taken away. In a hurry, going all the way, getting 2.
Schroeder is unbelievable in the open court.
Open man.
Drills it. Great ball movement by the C's, Romeo Langford.
Horford turns, goes to the basket.
Ooh, and 1.
Now Horford, hello. Schroeder, nice bounce pass. Corner. Romeo, it gets to Nesmith. Then he knocks down a 3.
Tatum. There he goes. You know, no Jaylen Brown. Someone's going to have to take on that scoring load, and there it is.
Drives to the basket. Oh, nice play.
That was a great finish by Romeo Langford.
It sure was.
The Celtics really deliver.
Just dust them.
And I love the way they played defensively. They got after it on the defensive end of the floor.
T-Mobile, the leader in 5G.
Celtics post-game line presented by your New England Ford dealers. Kendrick Perkins, Amina Smith here with you, and the Celtics pull out a big win against the Miami Heat, 95-78 on the road. And Perk, I don't think either one of us saw this coming. The Celtics have a lead. Well, they had a lead in this game up to 22 points. What did you learn about this Celtics team tonight?
That they actually got the heart in the fight to battle with a contender, right? And you look at the Miami Heat. And Stat, I don't know when Scal became a stat man, but he is now, right? He wasn't that when he was playing. But when you look at the Heat and all the numbers that they were putting up offensively before tonight, the Celtics hung their hats on the defensive end. They didn't shoot the ball well as a team. The Celtics didn't, but they kept getting stops. They were helping the helper. I mean, it was beautiful basketball on the defensive end by the Celtics tonight.
And the Celtics' largest lead tonight, 26 points out there on the floor. Let's send it out to Abby, who's with Aaron Nesmith right now.
Aaron, I want to talk big picture first of all. You guys held the #1 offense in the league to under 34% shooting tonight. They scored just 9 points in that second quarter. How were you guys able to hold them down?
It was mainly just, we've harped on defense the last couple days, last couple practices. Early in the season, we weren't too good at defense, so that's something we've taken pride in. And, at the end of the day, we want to be the #1 defensive team in the league, so we're going to get there.
Dennis Schroeder just walked by and said, way to stay ready. For you, your number got called early in this one, in the first quarter. What was your mindset coming in after intermittent playing time?
I've said it before, just making sure I'm always ready, always prepared. I take the same steps every single day in my routine, so whenever my name called, I'll always be ready.
Does defense get your offense going?
I would agree. I mean, I love defense. I love making hustle plays. If that side of the ball is going well, offense will take care of itself. The basketball will always reward you.
Finally, this Miami Heat team had the best record in the East. What does it say that you guys come in here and beat them by almost 20 points?
That was a go tonight. We wanted to come in and make a statement. We didn't start the way we wanted to, but coming in here and beating that kind of team at home, that makes a statement. We're going to continue to ride the wave.
Aaron, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Perk, 13 points for Nesmith tonight, inserting a lot of energy out there on the court. What did you see from him?
Everything. But you know what he brought to the table? He brought energy right off the bench. And the way that he attacked the basket, the way that he was ready to catch and shoot. But defensively, he really done a great job of scrambling, getting his body in the way, attacking the glass, doing all the little things. And, it's going to be hard to stop, them from actually letting this kid play, right? This young man got to play minutes consistently. Like, he's showing up at the big moments. He's not afraid of the moment. And his teammates, they love him.
That's what I wanted to ask you. What type of case is Aaron Nesmith making to be a permanent part of that rotation? Oh,
he's making a hell of a case. He's going to make it where Coach Ime Udoka is going to have to make decisions. Who he's going to sit, especially when Richardson get back. We don't know how long Jaylen Brown is going to be out, if he's out. But if he is, it's going to be a golden opportunity for Aaron Nesmith to show everybody what he's made of, and I think he's ready for it.
Let's take a look at what the Celtics look like in that second quarter and how they kept their foot on the gas in this one, outscoring the Heat 33-9 in that second quarter. And then you also see there the rebounds on the turnovers. In fact, actually, the Miami Heat, they had 10 turnovers in that second quarter. Perk, when you take a look at this Celtics team and what they were able to do at that part of the game, how did they change the momentum?
Well, they just got physical. And you see right here, Rob Williams setting the screen for Jason Tatum, rolling to the basket, creating shot opportunities for other people. Look at them being active on the glass right here, keeping the ball alive. And right here, hanging their hats on the defensive end, getting it out the mud, getting down, getting dirty, not afraid to get a busted lip or a busted nose. I thought tonight they would just showed a lot of grit, and they finally showed some type of chemistry and some type of togetherness tonight. You seen guys getting up off the bench. You seen guys protecting one another. Guys were being physical. That's what you love.
What did you see when you talk about this team not taking their foot off of the gas? What did they prove tonight about the fact that, they didn't do that?
I mean, it just showed us what we had been expecting all season long from them. And now they have to continue to keep building, because now it's not – like, I understand they're going to lose games, right? It's an 82-game season, but they got to be consistent for us. It can't be 2 wins, a horrible loss. It got to be like, out of 10 games, you got to go 7-3 all the time. You got to go 7-3. This is the type of team that the Celtics have.
Scal joining me on the desk right now. And Scal, I mentioned this just a couple of minutes ago that the Celtics, their largest lead in this game was 26 points. And I don't think any of us saw that coming. But what was your biggest takeaway from this matchup?
So I'm with Perk. Just look at the roster. Look at the players that are on this team. They should be not the 25th best defensive team. They should be a top 5 defensive team. The takeaway of this game, they guarded. And they guarded the Orlando game. Now they're guarding in this Miami game. We have the team meeting, the players only meeting, whatever it is, right? And it's all about passing and sharing the ball. It really should have been about attacking attacking when you have the ball, getting to the paint, and defending at the level that we should play at. If you look at their roster, Perk, they should be so much better than they have been defensively, and we're seeing it the last 2 games.
And then when you talk about this Celtics bench as well, Perk, how much or how big did they come up for the team tonight?
Oh, they were huge. And I thought Dennis Schroeder did a great job. See, I always notice the little things, him coming after the game when Aaron Nesmith was getting interviewed by Abby. He said, way to stay ready. But I thought Dennis Schroeder, that just shows signs of leadership. And if he accepts his role of coming in off the bench and being that point guard, being that floor general, being that spark to go out there and get buckets and lead the young guys, then he is doing his job. I thought he did an excellent job of that tonight on both ends of the floor.
And then Scal, 45 points from the bench tonight. How deep is this Celtics team really?
So, I mean, like they could have, if they defend like this, then that bench scoring is good enough. The one thing what I love going back to Schroeder and even Romeo Langford at times is their attack, getting downhill. If they're attacking the paint and then they make the right play, they're going to be fine. That's all they have to do. So whether they get 45 points or 25 points, all you got to do is be in attack mode. And I agree with Perk. Like Schroeder was in attack mode, Romeo Langford in attack mode. And if you're constantly getting to the teeth of the defense, you're going to have a good night. Just like, why did Miami struggle? Because they couldn't crack the Celtics off the dribble and get to the paint. So therefore, they struggled tonight.
And Perk, we talked about, how this Celtics team, they struggled out of the gate this season. However, how much of their record really reflect the talent and the potential of this team?
Well, I wouldn't look at the record, because if you look at their record, you'll get pissed off, because the people that knows, right, that the Celtics have so much talent. But here's the thing. It's all about being consistent. And I felt like even, in the past, last year, it's all about being consistent when it comes down to the Celtics, finding your identity and sticking with it. I thought over the last two games, especially tonight, the Celtics established their identity, especially on the defensive end. Robert Williams was phenomenal tonight. He may not have, box office like stats and stuff like that, but I thought the way that he rebounded, played the pick and roll, things to that nature, he really did a hell of a job tonight.
Well, you guys have been asking for this team to step up defensively, and they did that tonight against the Miami Heat. You see the score right there, 95-78. Coming up on the other side of the break, a little bit of bad news. We're going to give you an update on Jaylen Brown's injury, so don't go anywhere.